October 2nd, it's 8:03 a.m. I call the Water Committee meeting to order. Roll call, please.
Ed here.
John Mitchell here.
Bob Long's here.
Alan Heathman here.
Said actor. Mark Johansson's here. Thanks, folks. Appreciate everybody being here. Approval of minutes from September 4th, 2025. Call for a motion.
So moved.
Seconded.
Yay.
All in favor?
Aye.
You're too happy. Okay. System update from John and or Bob.
Water numbers 4, 6.
Eric, can you hear us? Sorry, John. Can you hear us okay? Okay, good. Yep.
His lens is fogged up.
Is that his thumb?
Yep.
It's cold in that room. Okay, go ahead.
Water for September 2025, our total was 1,109,987. Daily average of 36,999. Our high was 49,032, with a low of 28,380.
Thank you.
Woodsville gave us 788,553 gallons, which was 68.37%. Bedrock gave us 90,901, which was 7.88%. Infiltration well gave us 273,887, which was 23.75%, for a total of 1,153,341, which gives us an accounted for of 96.25. Unaccounted for was 3.75. Our chlorine residual here was 0.33 out on the system.
Hey, question for you, John, on that number. Last month, our unaccounted for was point something.
Yeah.
You think it has something to do with Woodsville Supply, because we're off 250,000 gallons from them?
I'm not sure where that variance came from, but
What was the difference between this one?
It's about 250,000 gallons from last month, but it was, the residual was like 0.53, it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
It was less than a 1.
That's unusual to be that low.
Yeah.
What is it this month?
It's a 3.75.
3.75. That's more than the normal where.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah.
But because we pulled so much from Woodsville last
so
month.
the residual this month was 0.33. In August, we were at 0.55. And where that fluctuation just for the chlorine residual comes in, when I have a new tank and it goes in, it's running hot. So the state mandates I have a chlorine residual. I can be anywhere from a 0.01 to a 4.0.
Okay.
If I was a 4.0, you guys wouldn't have to brush your teeth, ever. So we don't want that. But as long as we're on the radar and the fluctuation does, you're right, when Woodsville's coming in, if Woodsville's residual is coming in at a 0.03, and I've got it set up for that, and they spike up to 55, right? So I gotta catch that. And I'm not catching these numbers every day, so, but we're sitting pretty.
He's monitoring that regularly and,
Oh, I know, just was more curiosity on my part.
This is just for an example, 2025 August versus 2024 August. Woodsville Water and Light was 41.62% in 2024 with 455,826 that we took for them.
Wow.
This 2025 August, we took 1,025,036, which was 74%. So
Yeah.
this drought has affected everybody, and here we are, we're getting our turn. So just the numbers here are,
So is the drought statewide or is it just?
it is statewide, there's
It is.
different areas are different levels on their drought map.
So who dictates that we're in a drought? Is it us or is it the state?
The
no, it's the
state,
state.
State.
yeah, cause
The-
so many private wells are even going dry.
I get, regular reports on that. Would you like me to, forward that to you? You could sign up for that, or anybody else on the committee would like to see those numbers?
I can check them online anytime, yeah.
Yeah, I get them all.
I catch it on the news most generally, you know, they have a drought map this morning, I was having coffee watching the news, and it is just below us is extremely high. But we're right on the line of extremely high and high.
Yeah.
Which is something I
But
wanna.
Al, you want me to forward that to you, so you,
I can look it up if it's available.
I'll forward it to you, and then, that way, and, Ed, do you want it, or, no, Jake,
Jed, you wanna,
What?
you want the report on drought?
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
Alright,
gotcha.
Alright, I'll send it out and, that way
Okay.
you can sign up.
And I wanna
for
go
it.
over it on new business,
That'll be awesome.
our response to that, so we'll go over it a little bit later.
Okay.
Take that too.
One more
I'll
question.
send
Yeah,
it to
okay,
everybody.
yeah.
Why are we taking so much from, Woodsville when we have quite a lot of water?
So our infiltration well, that we harvest our water from the lakes, that well, that water is harvested through a lagoon that's outside of our pump house.
Yeah,
Outside of our pump, that lagoon, if the lakes are low, there's no flow out to that brook. So our lagoon is low,
okay.
and then that just does not have the volume of water to sift through our filter system to get into our well tiles in the building. It's producing, it's just not producing, usually that lagoon right now, I'm gonna say is probably 3 feet lower than normal,
Yeah,
water level wise on the banks. It's just barely trickling through there.
because there's nothing coming down through at the end there, through the stream, is there?
It's just barely trickling out.
The only thing that's coming through there right now is through, we've got a 6-inch hole that was in the original design of the thing 50 years ago when they put it in. And that's to feed, to make sure that there's constant feed. And
For
that
the
thing is
brook.
down low, you know, on our riser over there. And that's probably the only thing, cause it's not feeding over the top right now.
Yeah,
It's
right.
just feeding through that,
Okay, thanks.
Yep, so that, yeah, just the volume's not there, and our bedrock well, that'll kick off at 15 gallons a minute and run for about 5 minutes at 15 gallons a minute, and it winds itself down to 3, so that's, we don't get much out of that.
John, I wonder, you check that and see if that thing is wide open.
It is wide open.
It is wide
Yeah,
open, okay.
yeah. We had to crank it down just a whisker for that to choke up on the meter, for the meter to read properly, but it's,
No, I'm talking about the one in the riser for the fish feed
on the lake,
on the lake, yes.
okay.
On the, on the.
You'll have to show me
Spillway
that,
riser,
you'll have
yeah.
to show me
Okay,
that,
yeah, okay.
we can take a look at that.
Historically speaking, this is the lowest it's been.
Yeah,
Absolutely, the
since I'm
Ammonoosuc,
here.
the Ammonoosuc River is, there's parts of that I've never seen that are all rock.
Been walking across parts of the
Yep,
Ammonoosuc.
yep, and just
And
the
in Connecticut.
Connecticut River is super low, the more dam they've got.
Well, our
is al-
entire wetland is.
Just for more context, everyone knows this, but I heard it's the lowest it's been in 130 years.
Right,
It's awesome.
there was a Vermont farmer on there this morning on the news saying, his dad's 83, this is the worst he's ever seen it.
Yeah, the moor is down, looks like close to 8 feet.
Oh, better,
Oh,
yeah,
it's
it's crazy.
Wow.
amazing, from his
Yeah,
absolute high.
it looks like a different planet.
It's really scary. Anyway,
More updates, the hydrants that we were, getting rid of, that work has been completed. Woodsville Water and Light came and hauled them out of here, we had, Hoods had taken them all out, we have a blow off now from the hydrant that was behind the lodge. And then we have a blow off, right on Valley Road where another hydrant was, and then the hydrant in between those two, we just capped off, there was no sense in having a blow off right there, we already have a couple. So that work's been completed, our pump house update has been, we have a slab poured, ready for some steel bracketry. We've enlisted the help of, our current contractor, Champlin Associates. We got a little bit of shell shock from the quote we were provided to have the steel work done to support the wall inside and out. That quote came in at $44,000,
what?
$44,000.
Not 4,400, but 4,400.
I was reading it on vacation and I'm like, God, that ain't never gonna fly, and I'm like, hopefully I just did that wrong, and I got back here a few days later and opened up that email and I was not wrong, it was 44,000 and change, 45.
All you gotta put up is 2 steel racks, right? I mean, 2,
That's a little bit more to it, but
well,
it's
but
still.
effectively,
It's still quite a bit, so,
40.
Bob and I put our heads together. What we're doing now is peeling back the onion to to justify this quote. And so I had Alan from Easy Steel come out here and I gave him the quote, he looked right at it, we looked at the work to be done. For him to build this bracketry, not install it, he's a little over $20,000, just shooting from the hip, because of the prices of steel and the anchor system.
What they've gone to, that really kicked up the price, is the inside is all gonna be stainless steel. And that,
Inside walls in the building?
No,
The
the bracketry
Oh,
is,
brackets, okay.
yeah. Because we have anything to do with, once you have airborne chlorine in a building, you look at any steel in that building, there's a chain fall for changing out the pumps, everything rusts immensely with the chlorine in the atmosphere, so that's why they, in any of these places, that I've gone to visit and trainings and stuff, there's a lot of stainless.
that's the bottom line, we're looking into that and looking into what,
Yep.
see we can.
Other avenues here,
$44,000
meanwhile,
is-
our clock is ticking, but we're still kicking the can down the road.
Can you just paint the steel?
You can, but I think even after a fashion, that oxidization is gonna happen, and once you're never gonna be able to paint the back of the steel. And is that gonna be a problem in my life or yours? Probably not, but if we're gonna do it, we might as well do it, so it's future proof for the next person sitting in this chair. It wouldn't be an issue in my life, and at the end of the day, I don't think it's, I mean, the steel, the work is expensive. But we'll see where we come up with.
It's not gonna be 44,000, that's,
There was some engineering fees in that quote, which we didn't anticipate on seeing, cause
in
we
which the
had,
engineering fees, so that John gave them the specs right up front. Of
but
what
we
should do,
wanted, we
so.
dictated, cause they said, hey, we don't repair basement walls, that's gonna be somebody else. And I said to them, I said, well, okay, well, don't call it a basement wall repair, call it a pipe hanging bracket system, which they have to do anyway.
Yeah.
And it just made sense for that guy that's doing the pipe fabrication to do that bracketry, cause he can just set himself up to where he needs to be.
So the wall bulge has been repaired though?
No,
No, that's what,
we're ready to repair.
that's what this is, $44,000 for that.
This is the whole job.
No, that's not even the whole
That's just the
job,
wall repair.
that's a wall,
That's
we,
less the plumbing, we've already.
we just got a bill from
Champlin for the fabrication for
no, I'm talking about cause he's asking about the wall, to fix the wall, put cement to put it in, this cost us 6,000, somewhere in that.
I
from
forget.
Fagnet, it was
Yep.
about 6,000, so it's gonna be, so if you went with that whole thing, it'd be, $50,000. So, that's gonna come down, Mark, we're
You could
working.
buy 5, ping pong tables for that. Sorry.
That was for your benefit, Eric.
You guys leave my ping pong tables alone, okay?
No, we're not, Jed, but it is, wow, to Jed's point, maybe is it cheaper just to tear down that particular wall and build a new wall?
Well,
It's so intricate what we have in that pump house.
because you can't float that building. There's no way to float that building. You would have to go put steel I-beams all the way across and re-pour everything.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the block walls that are there are supporting our current plumbing infrastructure, which we cannot just free float because it will come apart because it's pumping 250 PSI. So and we can't be without it for a day because we
Sure.
would be out of water.
Other than that, no problem.
Other than that, no problem.
God.
So this is the lion we're trying to tame here.
So what's the next step then? Are we looking for?
The
other
next
quotes?
step is, we're looking at Easy Steel to possibly build the brackets, and then we're gonna look at, having one of our local vendors possibly put the bracketry on to see, we gotta get a quote from them to see where that total package would be. Are they at 10,000 to put this in, or are they at 15,000, what, we don't know, or are they under 10? We gotta get that number so we can put it together, to put it on paper to see what's going on.
Okay, yeah.
Price
Wow.
stuff, it'll go down, it's,
But did they indicate when we first started talking to them, it might be that much?
On the second walkthrough with Champlin Associates, when the pipe fitter was here, he caught the crack on the wall. He said, hey, we gotta do something with this wall because of the bracketry I'm putting on here, with the pressure we're putting, that's gonna be a concern, cause if that wall moves, once my stuff's on here and all welded together, obviously that's not gonna go well.
Yeah.
So, that's and then we decided to work on the wall issue, that's when we excavated, and here we are. So that's, we'll see where that, hopefully we have, by our next meeting, I'm telling you that that wall's repaired and we're good. And we're moving forward on the plumbing because we gotta get, that direct line is exposed, the line is exposed out both sides of the building. So we've gotta get this done before Mother Nature starts
Yeah,
dropping some
yeah,
temperatures
yeah.
on us that we don't want them pipes exposed at. The, work on Carr Road to rectify the line that at 18 feet, we've got hoods up there. They found the line at about 11 feet or maybe a little better, right in front of Ken's house. During that exploratory dig, we were able to 100% Ken Heward's, new connection. So that is done. So our new, point from takeoff will be at that point, just after Ken's new connection. Then we will run.
Then we're gonna go up.
Then we're going up, and now we've already done some exploratory digging on the downhill side of that slope. And we've found it at about 10 feet over there, so now we have an
Yes,
at
no, 7.5.
7.5, okay.
Yeah.
We've got now we've got a good measurement, we're gonna get a quote on the pipe, and then we're gonna have these guys put it in. Our surprise, to be able to do this work, we had to fix a valve on Kingsman and Carr Road to be able to isolate that line. And coming up Kingsman, there was a blow off at the very end. Then there was a 2-inch line that came down to the line that is at 18 feet. So now we're exploratory digging to find that. It's PVC, or we're not getting a hit on the locator, so we're doing exploratory digging. I found the line up there on the east side of the road in my sticks. However, what I found was ledge. There's a vein of water running through the ledge, which was probably the water we saw running out of the ground down by Ken's, cause it just lines right up.
Yep.
And cause I went up to check on Pete, hey, how we making out? And he says, well, it's definitely not here, and he's like, watch this, dunk, 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 dunk. He's hitting his bucket at 4 or 5 feet, right on ledge. There's blasting cap wire everywhere there for them to just build that road. So now we're on the other side of the road, he's looking for that, and if
We
there's
didn't
no.
find it, I was there last night about that.
I went over, checked this morning, right, yeah, he's still looking.
Yeah.
So, we know the line goes there.
I told him to start digging, the best thing is start digging on the road itself, the paper road, go
Right.
down.
Yep.
And figure out the line from there and then come back up.
Come chase it back up.
Yeah,
Yep.
because it's-
So if there's no valve here, so what we got is we got a 2-inch line coming down from, Kingsman down to Carr. That has to go away, cause when we recharge our new line, that can't be there. So if there's no valve, we're going to dig it up, sever the T and put a patch in there, so it's just Kingsman to a dead end at a blow off. And then that 2-inch line will be abandoned on that paper road. The good news about abandoning that line is there's 4 lots of bordering that paper road. We can get to any of them lots via Carr or Kingsman. So we don't need to go through the expense to reinstall that 2-inch line from Carr up to Kingsman with valves and everything else. So that's what we're working on now is just checking all the boxes off, is to be able to do this work.
Hey, just quickly about this, did you know the road was closed and they were doing work maybe yesterday?
Up on Kingsman, the road was closed. At
Yeah.
the very dead end,
At
there's
the
no
end where there's
homes.
nothing beyond it.
Well, I mean, I couldn't get through yesterday, but
You're
Sure.
talking about, not yesterday, the day
Wednesday.
before, on Carr Road, you couldn't get through, yesterday, it wasn't blocked,
not on Kinsman. I guess it would be Carr Road. Yeah,
Carr Road,
That would have
and
been
that would have been on,
Wednesday.
Wednesday, right?
I believe that's yesterday.
No,
I
it
think.
was
Yeah.
Tuesday, not Wednesday,
Tuesday.
that's when they dug it, and they did, and they, John asked them to call, dispatch and let them know, because they weren't planning on closing that road down.
Then when Tom
and then
got out
Tom
there.
got there, Tom said, yeah,
We're
you
swinging
better
over the
close
road.
it. But yeah, so they did, inform dispatch that it was, actually, I
Yeah,
think you
okay.
did.
I called dispatch and let them know. And
All
then
right, yeah.
They called dispatch. What, did you get a complaint, Eric, out of curiosity?
No, I'm complaining because I just drove all the way through thinking I could get through and I couldn't. So that was all, and I didn't know it was happening at the moment. But it's okay as long as we knew what was going on.
Yes, sir. Yeah, no, that was, the road wasn't intended to get shut down. Once the road agent got there, that was so muddy, so deep that we ended up having to bail stuff
Fair
across
enough.
the road, and the road agent himself, we were leaving the road open for one vehicle, and Tom had decided, hey, let's just close this off.
We have listened
Okay.
to your complaint and we're moving on, thanks.
Good
Got
thing you
it.
get an electric car.
You're welcome for my input, Bob.
Yeah, yeah, thank you.
Thank you for your input. Other than that, the quarterly report we got done yesterday for the state, and that's been submitted, so we're good.
Is that all online?
That is all online, yep.
Good.
That's basically, I take these sheets that I built and I can input all that information
Okay.
to them. Quarterly, they wanna know what we've taken from each source, totals.
So that's pretty much old business then, right? And that's the whole thing?
That's about everything I've got to share. If there's anybody's got any questions.
Anything else new, Bob? Anything else?
The only other, couple of other things, Jim Vernon, I heard from him yesterday, and, he said that he's working with her now on the, proposal for the project for, looking at, bedrock wells in the different locations they talked about. And the other thing, I met with, Jeff Tucker yesterday, to take a look at. Ed, do you recall when it was that we did the video? How many years ago?
You mean this one?
Yeah,
5 or 6 years ago?
I was thinking it was longer than that, but yeah, it could be. but-
You with the divers?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh,
that was,
I'd say 6 years ago, yeah.
yeah,
something in
okay.
that range.
because in that time, they said 10 years.
Yeah.
What we've got, for an expect 10+ years. But I just talked with Jeff Tucker. Jeff is, kind of half in and half out with, Du Bois and King now. And, but, he come down, took a look at it, and, I said, you know, we're looking at different options for it, whether it's culverts, whether it's, and I'm not a big fan of re-slipping that thing, because, it's not big enough as it is. Because, you know, we've had several things with this over here, and the last one was, quite expensive, so
You mean
he's
the
gonna look
overflow?
at the different options.
You with the overflow
The
over here?
spillway here
Yeah,
from
yeah.
upper to lower.
So he's looking at the different options for that, you know, he said, well, we could do what we did down there, and I said, no, we'd have to drain both lakes, I said, no, either slip culverts or, you know.
Right,
take a look at
that, to put culverts all across the causeway, big ones, to tie the two lakes together, and then
Yeah.
it's just, it would flow
It's
nice,
an
and then
awful
that
long
spillway
flow. Yeah,
is
Yeah, there was- yeah,
irrelevant.
That was discussed, making a bridge
yeah,
and having it flow under.
yeah, and Jeff Blaney, I think his name was,
Yeah.
said, yeah, that would've helped alleviate that problem. over
And
there.
that would
But
be, if you could get rid of this spillway and just have it there, then you could probably get your beach back over there. We could use this area.
So that's something we're looking into, and, it's a, 6 years, and it'd take us, 2 or 3 years to get that done, but, so we're looking into that, and, we'll keep you posted on that.
Anyone else on old business?
Just one question about the, Woodsville water. Are they at the moment, because of the drought, concerned about the amount of water we're taking from them? Can they accommodate?
They can, yeah, they've got plenty. They're taking it right out of the Ammonoosuc River unless
They
that dries.
love us.
We communicate with them when we go over, anytime that we're over 20,000 gallons, let them know that, and just so that they can prepare for it over there.
Right,
But it's a blip.
20,000 for a day, one day, yeah.
right, if we're over
It's,
20 for.
what they give to us is a blip, and what we give to them is a big friggin' number.
That's right.
Right, it is, and it's, but without them, we'd be in big trouble right
Yeah,
now.
sure, yeah.
And it's a welcome connection. I know it's not financially, but, for us to get water is,
Yeah, so,
we'd be in trouble.
And just to go over it again, about 15 years ago, they wanted us to put it in 4-inch line. Which meant they wanted us to be reliant on them only.
that was pretty much the state driving that,
Yeah.
Cynthia, that was driving that,
What's her name?
Cynthia Clemens.
Cynthia Clemens.
But yeah, and we have met with them. I had somebody yesterday, can't you get better pricing from them? And it's like, Ed, how many times have we tried? But yeah,
Yes,
Okay, thanks.
Kill the lawyer.
And
everyone there sat like this.
Yeah.
we've got, we just did get an increase from them, it's about $1 a thousand gallons, it's up to 10 something now per thousand, so.
Well, they sense blood in the water in August, so hey, let's,
You know what, their costs gotta be going up too, so
Sure.
I
But-
get it, and, they have not touched our monthly, payment, which in my mind is just a gravy train for them anyways, so. But they've been keeping that steady for, that's been steady, they went up $50 2 years ago. But then they hadn't gone up in probably 10 years, Ed, or something like that, it's been quite a while on that, so. And that was all drawn up with a PUC.
yeah. Okay, new business, I'd like to, propose for new business that we do something communicating water conservation issues to the district in light of what's going on here. Have you got any guidelines from the state as what?
we sent out a
conservation
notice a
issues
while
to do?
back, but I don't know if the state has any, guidelines for that we can share with our community or not.
They absolutely do, and,
Maybe just a notification in, on email to all the members that, you know,
If-
that the entire state is in a drought situation and you need to conserve wherever you can.
Could we get a volunteer at this table to do that research and get it to Pauline to get it out in an email? I unfortunately am swamped.
I can do something, I can't do it for a few days, but I can do it on there, yeah. Okay,
And then if we get it to Pauline, you put a package together, she'll get an email out to the community.
it's gonna be short and sweet,
Right,
it's just gonna be, you all know we're in a drought.
Do we have anyone in the district that burns stuff?
I don't believe so,
Okay.
cause there is a statewide ban right now for
Yeah,
burning.
cause Bath has posted that there's a ban on burning.
Yep.
So,
Oh, we haven't posted anything, we just put the sign up, high
Right,
danger.
but no, I think there
On
was. there was-
Facebook, I shared, just for the record, on Facebook, I shared the state's recommendation of the burn ban. When the state put it out there, like maybe Haverhill posted it and our
Yeah.
district posted it as well, just from that end.
Oh, that's already on the website then?
On Facebook, it was shared that there was a burn ban on the day it went into effect.
Well, I don't use Facebook, so I don't know that. Okay, when did that go in, was that Monday?
If you wait, I'll look.
Eric, do you have the ability to do an email?
I do as well.
Could you?
We have an
would-
office
would it make
administrator
sense-
though.
Would it make sense to send that burn ban out in a D-mail, I believe?
Oh,
I think it would.
I agree.
Because, I was asking Ed, is the water drought still on this morning? Because I think my view might reflect a lot of people around here that, okay, they knew there was a drought because they got the email from Pauline.
Yep.
But there's been no notification that it's still on or that
Right.
it's ended or.
They
you
got,
know.
Yeah.
they got a little bit of rain, so that
Exactly.
Right.
It rained on Thursday,
Yeah.
so it's gone
Oh,
now.
that was good.
And there's folks out here with sprinkler systems, right, and their lawns are burning up, so they wanna use water even more than they're normally using to keep their lawns green.
if you look at the lake back here, that point is exposed. I never remember seeing that.
Oh, the beach,
Yeah.
the public beach,
Yeah.
public-private.
I do think it'd be good to put out a reminder to people, you know.
this is what was out there on Facebook as of September 21st. So if you want, I could get this document in an email blasted off or whatever.
I would, Eric.
Hey, Eric, when you do that, just go ahead and take up what I was gonna do in terms of just saying, you need to conserve water use. And do whatever you can to eliminate showers, or whatever.
Wear your underwear twice.
shower together.
Shower with a buddy.
Shower with a buddy.
Okay.
Cause I think it'd be good to piggyback those together.
Yeah, September 13th was the last time we sent something out on D-mail. And,
that's not a bad idea to resend something, because we are still in
Yeah,
the water
it's-
deficit.
and you look right now, look at the, it's just sucking water right out of the lake with that, all that mist there, that's coming right out of the lake.
Leave that water well, while you're brushing your teeth.
That's right.
Okay,
Eric, you'll take the ball on those two items?
I'm not gonna say much. I'm just gonna say, please conserve water and the burn ban's still on.
you don't have to say much, that's good,
Perfect, textbook.
any longer, they won't read it.
Right.
Straight and to the point is the best way,
Right.
man.
Yep.
Thanks, Eric.
Yep.
Anything else, folks?
Eric, I'm gonna send you the, thing that we originally sent out, and that has a link to the drought information.
I'll find it.
I'm just trying to make it easier for you, bud.
I'm already on it. Thank you.
Alright. Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, no, that's not water world.
Very valuable.
Never mind.
Okay. One more thing, we did get a VLAP report. It's not as, colorful as they usually are, but I gave everybody the VLAP report, and just quickly.
Is it as sweet as it usually is?
Yeah, there you go.
That's-
Well, actually, we only had one issue with anything being, low, and apparent color is, it's a little bit, tea color in the upper lake, and it's a little bit darker than the lower lake, but other than that, I have no negatives on here of anything, there's been no.
Good.
pH is excellent, satisfactory. Acid neutralization is low vulnerability. Turbidity is median, which means it's right there where it's supposed to be. Total phosphorus is low. Conductivity is okay, chloride is below standards. Chlorophyll A is good. On the, lower lake, and a little more than desirable in the upper lake, but not outside the realm of danger. Water clarity is good. Water color is light tea color in the lower lake, and upper lake is tea color. So have your tea water from the lower lake. And bacteria is okay, there's been no bloom or problem since that we had over here. So, I don't know if this is gonna be the only report they're gonna send us, but,
Yeah, that's
It
the
looks
foundation,
good.
yeah.
I mean, so anyway, that's VLAP.
Nicely done, Mark, thank you.
Anything else?
Thank you. Mark, do we post, we typically send this out, I can send this
Usually,
out.
the
by
VLAP
email.
report?
Yeah,
Yeah. Did you get it too?
I just checked on the, our,
Cause I can certainly forward it to you.
I've got it, August VLAP report, let me make sure it's right. Yeah, September 12th, yeah, so that's the same one you've got, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
It's not like tannin or anything like that that's causing the coloration, is it?
No, it's just stuff getting stirred up, and also, remember, a lot of the stuff is done by yours truly. While the girl takes the notes and, so it's done visually, and it's all, enough out of you. It's
Well,
subject,
that explains a
it's
lot.
subject, the lake could be a lot better shape than we think they are.
hey, Mark, ask him about checking the, water, for, bacteria on the, lakes.
Oh, yeah, John, what about checking bacteria in the water?
What do you mean?
I'm just asking
He's
you.
busting your chops, so I'm just giving him the opportunity, and you're just holding back like, yeah. You
Actually,
didn't,
done for
the
us,
time you didn't walk out and do it properly.
Fair.
Are you not doing it
And we
properly?
still weren't we weren't over, we were just at a notification level.
So a visual measure of the color of water, which is what you're saying.
Yes, and then once again, totally has to do with how much sunlight there is. If I can see that deep, if we're on the left side of the boat where it's sunny, or the right side of the boat where it's dark, I mean, well, they're very, plus 74-year-old eyes, you know,
Plus he's colorblind.
plus I'm
Yeah.
colorblind, you know, and my leg was hurting.
Wow.
Anyway, enough whining here. Well, that's pretty much
Good
it.
job, Mark.
That's all I've
Thank
got. In lieu of any other issues, I'm gonna say our next meeting is November 6th, same time, same station, and I move to adjourn.
Second,
Okay, that, Who was first, you, Jack, Ed?
whatever.
And it is, 8:20, oh, no, 8:38, 8:37,
What color is
purple.
Depends what side you look at it from.
it?
Hey, thanks for chiming in, Eric.
Yep.
Eric, thanks for doing that
Yes.
report, thank you.
John or Bob, do you have a cell phone, Bob, or no?
Yeah, I've got my cell phone back.
I might just give you a quick call after this.
Okay,
Yeah,
sounds
can you
good.
stay on, can we end this and can he stay on Zoom?
Yeah. we're
Okay,
good.
end the meeting and then stay right there, Eric, I got an update for you.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Bob,
Alright,
just send me the
meeting's
report.
ended, so, yeah, you just
I'll go
I
out
think
and
you
do
could
it.
stop recording maybe. And then-
Eric,